We are back. We have Dadcred. Il Mheg is the fairy kingdom one might expect, home to the Fae folk. Most prominent among these are the pixies who have a penchant for making mischief. They use their powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By the way of example, you can make a similar path seem wholly unfamiliar to lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. We are now, I'm sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. That's the one. As it stands, we cannot hope to find our way to Urianger, or the way to Urianger. For that, we must convince the pixies to lift the spell. From what I can make of the voices, the creatures want to play with us. If that is the case, we should permit them to find their village. I have a sneak suspicion the path will lead us directly to their midst. Or I should mention that Minfilia has been informed of our situation, or the different worlds and about our mission. You may consider her an ally. Cool. At least that's already done in terms of like exposition standpoint. Those giant trumpet mushrooms, are we actually we're actually just playing Dark Souls? No, are those, what are those? They're giant flower baskets, but they look like trumpet mushrooms. I was half expecting like one of them to just come up and just like haymaker me. Yeah, real Fae hours. Don't say more than you need to. Snoodle. They're not up over there. Found it. Oh, we have the stones back. I haven't seen those since Heavensward. Could probably attune to that Aetheryte too. I do like the Shadowbringer Aetherytes. There we go. Stop clipping on geometry. Well, I guess not getting stuck, not clipping. Here the pixies are nowhere to be seen, knowing them their game has already begun, in which case, variety of plant native to these parts, distinctive furled tip. Looking grass, its name is so called because we used to spy pixies, believe it or not. I'll explain how I know all this later, but first, let me find some. If a voice calls you under no circumstances you to respond, you will only subject yourself to further mischief. These are the steal your bones type of fate, yes. What is your name? Joke's on you. I know that. I know the answer to that. Oh, that was cool. It's a cool camera flip. What is that you seek? Such a rude chat. Clever by half. I shall seek my fun elsewhere. Looking grass, suddenly a voice rings out. What do you... Where are you from, pray tell? Perhaps this one's hard of hearing. What brings you here? Stone deaf, how boring. That's our village. As good as indulging in our hospitality. We're ready to turn you away. Stay a while. Stay forever. Oh no. Not debuff. Joke's on you. I have a dash. Met with some trouble. Apologies for directing you to that. Can I assume that your presence... Can I assume from your presence that you managed to find some of the looking grass? Yes. Take your thing. take your blade of grass. Ah, that's the stuff. Thus far, we should be able to see through the Pixie's veil of invisibility. Seeing them is the first step into dealing with them. Come, let's gather everyone and put Urianger's little trick to good use. Oh, this UV slow for 30 seconds. Amazing. Small.
Farasitha, Krakleth.
Multilingual. Anchored to the rescue.
No, we are found. How did this mortal know our trick?
Wait, I recognize their souls. These two have been here before.
Look, twins! How adorable!
That's the one.
Oh,
Play with us!
We have neither the time nor inclination to play. We have come to see Urianger.
oh yes, Urianger, the peculiar one.
Oh my god. Of course he is known as the peculiar
In
one.
return for a place in Il Mheg, he agreed to a riddle contest with us for 7 days and 7 nights without any sleep.
You know, Urianger could do that too, is the stupid part, is that he probably won.
Oh, that was so much fun! We must do it again!
I'm sure he'd be delighted. Now, if you'd be so kind as to lift your spell.
Shall we?
Should we?
Would we?
Nope.
What now?
I don't know, but this is their home, so we must indulge them.
Alice is so done with this.
Right, we've made up our minds. We will lift our spell on one condition, that you first lend us a helping hand. Or 2, or 3.
Oh.
Once you've helped solve all of our troubles, we'll let you see Urianger. Pixie's honor.
Uh-huh.
Well, there you have it. Pixie chores. I suggest we split up.
Chores, self-referential, go collect embarrasses. I love it. No, it's a great locale. I'm enjoying it. Urianger, right? They do say it pretty cool. Task for you. Lightwarden is our beloved village, and we want it to always look lovely. And there can't look lovely without flowers blooming, and no flowers bloom lovelier than everblooms. Some everbloom seeds, take them and sow them here, there, and everywhere around the village. Simple as dimple, yes. Okay. Hunger and may faint. For little fruit will set me out right. Come and fetch some for me. Outside the village, you'll find a haylock. 2 great bell trees grow there. In the shake, they should render up sweet succulent burdens. There's going to be something in that tree. Probably a monster. Oh, I can use mouse here. This place reeks of magic. It doesn't feel like magic. It reeks of magic. Mortals here, a great big bustling place called Beauport or some such, but Seniors came and everyone disappeared. Some new pixies be living here. We given the old houses our touch. Lovely, don't you think? Morbid, but lovely. So if you trip and fell on the grass, you would sneeze because of the amount of magic that is just here. This also finishes out the armor set for you, if you've noticed. Hear my plea. I keep thinking of, what is it? Tattle from Majora's Mask. Hear my plea. Our children are thirsty, and you should bring them water. Our children ask why they are the leaf men you see standing about our village. Adorable, aren't they? You need to go to Longmere Lake to draw the water. Once you have seen their children have a good drenching. We warned the Foth make their home in the lake if they tend to play rough, so have hair. That's the one. Okay, so we need to finish this one first, because that's the closest. Middle Beast, the presence of the Fae is actually kind of fun to me. This is something I would do, let's be real. Very much like, what is it? Jack Black's character in Brutal Legend. God, I want to stream that. Oh my God, is it going to be rough though? Like, rough in the copyright aspect. Like, I will never actually see a YouTube upload, unfortunately. Must never set foot in, give a chance for going to start that thing. How scared of such things are you? Might as well do it while I'm here. Look, I'm near the lake already, right? Figured I might as well. Actually, hold up, wait a minute. What happens if I do this? Amazing. That camera shake goes hard. The souls of dead children, the Foth, for example, are people who drown. Oof. Sowing the seeds in should help. Live to its name, the flower house, if you weren't aware. Weren't always here, you know, used to live in deep lush forest. It was beyond, beautiful beyond compare, also was swallowed up by the light. For a while we roamed, eventually found a place where men had abandoned. Together we and our fellow Fae folk decided to make it our new home. Land of everlasting spring, this is our home, and could be yours too, forever and ever and ever and ever. So we'll probably go south. No, we'll go north. We'll go to the top 3 and then go to the bottom. How big is this area? There is another aetheryte up there. There are 3 aetherytes, actually. Okay, weird. Fruit. There he is. Look at him. Look at big, beautiful moth. Yeah, see, I told you, there's a monster in it. Nothing is ever as easy as they make it seem. I'm refraining from chat because I saw there was a spoiler warning. Moth memes. Like fire. No, the music is great. I need to be opening up with my death design. Funny moth memes. Head over here. Probably fall into a lake and drown. You know, only Kip would take a green chicken into the Phalans, now that I think about it. Undyne. So that's more of those... Okay, yeah, I know what those are. Well, I vaguely know what they are. They're like little fucking Squirtles. I love it. Easy. I don't know why we did this in the middle of the when the water's, you know. I don't know. I'm gonna stop questioning it. I know better than to question it. It just works. Color is my chocobo? I just have the standard chocobo. Mounts. I just have the standard chocobo. I have the, what do you call it? Barding on it, the Shinri barding. Not the leaf men. Oh, right, because you have to get the water there. I guess they drop it, and then you have to do this, and you have to feed them. Okay, that's cool. Changing the color. I thought I had to breed chocobos to change color. I mean, I'd probably go black, maybe. Or like red, I don't know. Just haven't really delved into chocobos. Outside of side quests, I'm sure it gets fleshed out in the beast tribes, right? Because they are a beast tribe. Business with me, yes. I must tell you the thing. In his word, it's all well and good, but someone tells me not to do something that makes me want to do it more. No one can stop me. I'm gonna live forever. It's the direction of... I'm gonna turn back. Huh? Yeah, I figured there'd be like beast quests to explore it more. Really? The hell? Oh, it's a sheep. Big fuck off attack. I will say the saturation in this area is pretty bad. They could have maybe gone with a different aesthetic. I don't know how they would change it. I feel like the saturation in this is just super bad. Yeah, it's a little rough. Say... I can't even see my fucking letters on here. There we go. What those elongated U. Maybe? God, I really do hate these ones. Well, I'm expecting... Endwalker's not going to get rid of these, are they? Because if this is still a thing in Shadowbringers... I'm literally... What? Oh my god, I hate this so much. What do you want from me, game? Come on now. I literally did that though. While in Say, I'm in Say. It's because the F blended in. Ugh. Yeah, I do not like these. They're here to stay though, which is unfortunate. Like it's neat world building touch, but man, it is especially in this area when I can't see my text. That's just rough. Small. I don't trust it. Beaver-like creature. I don't trust it. Your beaver speak. When did I have beaver speak? What? Like, I know what it's looking for. Like, I know what it's just, it just trips you up, or it trips me up specifically. I'm not trusting that beaver. That beaver can go fuck itself. Only type what they want, right? Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I was trying, but I was missing the F repeatedly because I can't see my, I can't see my shit. When I have to do the same mechanic like 4 times, I can miss the mechanic 4 times. I start to get a little nippy. Your face, boys. There we go. Service is one thing we're serious about. It's having fun. Dull and painful things. Hate them. Sin eaters are dull and painful both, so we hate them especially. Try to fight those monstrosities. No fun in it. Best to avoid them altogether, we say. Okay. We're just gonna leave the beaver alone. Not gonna discuss the beaver. Okay. I mean, whatever. A troll in the source, and there are reasons why you can speak to it. One of the Cold Air are quests. So that's so weird if that's part of a redacted quest. Because I haven't done that. That's your one they went to where you found the strange animal. Those were true. Why did you listen? Or why didn't you listen? Didn't assume the worst shit. Maybe there's still hope. Just need to stay calm and think things through. And that quest chain will remain uncompleted and unresolved for a long period of time. Older Final Fantasy game with a character who can actually speak to beavers. Sidelines literally everybody. Wait, what? I love it. This is perfect. I don't know. Like, Final Fantasy is one of those games because it is one of those games that has called quests and stuff. Well, I guess RuneScape does it too. I can't really complain because RuneScape did it. Like, what is it? Was it Prince Ali's quest? Was it that one? To get the Al-Kharid toll to 0, so you can just pass that without 10 gold every time. That one, I think that got culled from RuneScape 3. It's in old school, but RuneScape 3, it's no longer in the game. I mean, I've completed it, but I mean, it's no longer. You can't do it anymore. It might be because they removed like the Al-Kharid gate or something. I don't remember. It's been a while since I was looking into that. Has you literal side quests, at least starting them? No, there's a couple other instances. In Stormblood, we had it too. Heavensward, I think there was a couple. ARR, I don't think had them, but I feel like maybe there was an instance of it. Okay, we have finished. We've spoken to the beaver. Yeah. He met the beaver too, I bet. How goes it? There's this beaver. Wouldn't believe it. So mix of menial tasks and pranks. Some of my own experience, they have no troubles worthy of the name. Those keep Athos, they're clearly playing with us. No, you gotta play the game. Indeed, whatever I inquire so much, inquire how much more is to be done, the answer is ever the same. A little. I doubt they have any intention of releasing us in the near future. Urianger once told me a story about the pixies. They're born from the souls of those who died as children, or so it's believed. They don't have memories of their previous lives. The desire to have fun remains imprisoned on their souls. So they live only to play, keeping their hapless mortals to their pleasure for years on end, sometimes even until death. In the past, I sought to identify the nature of ghosts, and I came upon literature examining a similar subject. Soul is likened to a core that resides in the ether, and the presence is what differentiates us from such beings as spirits and arcane entities. Okay. There's an inherent other factor there. On death, the said core ordinarily dissipates alongside with the ether that composes the flesh. However, it may be held together and bound to the core realm, either by means of certain arts. In time, the soul may regather ether onto itself, assume another form, or find newly emerged life in which to abide. Pixies may be one such instance of this. Does that mean necromancy exists? Like, yeah, well, necromancy exists. We know this. We know this from, not Hollow Hard. God, Palace of the Dead adjacent one. Whatever the hard one on that is. The souls without bodies. What does that make us? I think you become the most brother dearest. Or the pixies may have come into being. If I leave them, we leave them to judge when they are satisfied. They will never be satisfied. Nay, we must negotiate new terms of the creatures, but where to begin? So we need at least one among us to sympathize with us. Researchers did any encounter a pixie who seemed even mainly amenable to reason. You knew a pixie from before? Yeah, the one that teleports me, teleport shit. Well, you're acquainted, but you have entered a pact. You might have mentioned this sooner. Well, Dadcred, you were too busy yelling at Minfilia. Come on now. And at any point, I dare to hope this will offer us a way out without further delay. Let's summon Fio like you please. Use your keyboard. Oh my god, twice. There any Me too far away. Fuck off. Oh, I guess I have to go to a specific destination. I hate it. Ugh. What do you mean? What game, please? Thank you. I love the branch for such a half-hearted call. You may as well chop me off and cast me in. I hate this so fucking much. Worst feature in this game. Maybe? Say... Wait, because they have to actually make you type out a goddamn fucking sentence here. I'm so over this mechanic. I'm actually over this. Like, I'm starting to dock Shadowbringers points for this. Once again, helps if I can actually see. Can I just control C this game, please? Come on now. Ugh. No, I'm aware. It's one, seeing it. I'm having to strain my eyes in this light.
Late.
Am I, though?
I've been waiting for you to summon me ever since you came here. Waiting and waiting and waiting.
Amazing.
but my sapling didn't so much as utter my name. Such a heartless thing she is. Cold and cruel and heartless!
And who do you two?
Another self-important little brat. Just what we need.
Amazing.
Reminds me of my childhood.
She's gonna stab him.
All right, I'm sorry. It was a joke. Honestly, just a joke.
she is
But
so
just
close
now
to
you
snapping.
called for me so earnestly, so fervently. I couldn't possibly stay angry at you. Very well. As your lovely branch, I will lend you my strength.
Well. If it isn't Phil, the mold Phil. It's been too long.
Not long enough for you to think of any new games, though, apparently. If I were you, I'd be bored of myself.
Got him.
Now
Get him.
let me make something clear. That mortal is mine. No matter what you do, she will never be yours. Never, never, ever!
That's the one.
Oh, not even a bit. But what about the others? Surely we can keep them.
No, you can't keep them either. They're for my amusement and mine alone.
Should have made the contract. Come on now.
And if you lay so much as a finger on my sapling, I'll scatter the contents of her bag all over your precious village.
Hey, leave my bag out of this.
There'll be cold, hard metal, furry, festering food, stinky, sweaty small clothes, and
Excuse you?
all manner of other terrible, unmentionable things. How would you like that,
Uh-huh.
All right. But will you not at least let us play with the twins? Just while the others go and see Urianger?
Aye, that's all we ask. And we promise we'll play nicely.
It seems we won't be joining you.
That's the one.
Aye! We'll reveal the hidden Vernick to you at once.
Thank fuck the filter's gone. Love you too. Well, thank you. It's good to see you. Glad you're enjoying the videos. Oh, thank God the filter's gone. Oh, that makes it so much better. I can actually see like a human being now.
So this is the true Il Mheg.
Yeah, I'm aware. The small clothes reference did not escape me. I wasn't gonna say it, but I saw that.
Better. I think I remember the way now.
Apologies for the delay. Shall we go and see Urianger?
Usually when they got here because they thought that was making the whole pixie thing hard to see in the zone, even though Tristan made it look like this was some of the devs. He told chat telling him to just go forward, only to feel like a dumbass when he finally continued the spell. Right? No, that was a little bit of a harsh
Your
area.
branch is useful, yes? So whenever you're in trouble, you must remember to make use of me!
That's the one. Yeah, no. If someone gets here, just give it 30 minutes. Just give it at most 30 minutes, and you'll be done. It'll be done with the filter. For often honesty's sakes, let's be quick. It would be a shame only to find that they've been made to play one game too many. Now the place seeks an abandoned manor of nobleman and scholar. The bookman shelves, it's called. After the fellow's vast collection of tomes, an agreeable habitat for our friend. I'm sure you'll agree. All the path north should find the place. Come along. Slime! I can't believe you've done this. What have I done? What have I done? What didn't I do? This as well. My fez. I don't have a fez. What are you talking about? worm. I mean, I have a little hat. I got this. I do love the moth designs in this game. They actually go quite hard. Like, I'm not shitposting. I actually really like the design. I do have a hat. Slime. Small slime. I'm assuming that's area locked. That looks important. That's probably area locked. The next crystals are definitely area locked. I was like, I'm surprised he didn't see me until like that last second. Not listening to Zen music. Yeah. We got him. It was kind of cool that they used trees. They planted trees in a circle and just built around that. That's kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of an Elden Ring building a little bit, actually. See if he's home. The mobile bush. My God. Tactical bush, if you will.
Urianger, are you in?
Oh no.
A world weary of heroes, a hero wends her way.
Oh, everyone gonna be like, oh my God, he's hot.
The Exarch did send word that thou wouldst seek me out, but ne'er did I imagine thou wouldst arrive so soon.
Are you actually just an astrologian main?
Full glad am I to see thee once more, my friend, and none the worse for thy travails.
Run along, Minfilia. We will meet you outside.
But
Come on,
Another one for
Dadcred.
you to imbue, if you'd be so kind.
Wow. He's a piece of work right now, isn't he?
Thou hast met with our other comrades already.
Urianger, that's the class. No, I think the top's what doesn't work. It's too like loose.
That Master Alphino and Mistress Alize now travel in thy company is of
It's a
great
loose
comfort
neck.
to me.
If this was like
As for the rest,
streamlined a little bit, maybe this was like a leather gambeson top, I could totally see that.
it beginneth in earnest. The hunting of the Lightwardens, and perforce the war with Eulmoran.
Uh-huh.
Hark thee then to my words, and through them behold the vision that I did glimpse, that of the 8th umbral calamity. As I drifted hither to the first, traversing the boundary twixt reality and potentiality, I did bear witness to events yet to come.
Okay, potentiality is the word there, though.
There I saw the combined forces of Eorzea and the Far East offering fierce resistance to the legions of Garlemald. So fierce, in fact, that they did begin to push the enemy back. Ilm by painful ilm at first, then Yalm by Yalm, and Malm by Malm in time. Yet the joy they felt was short-lived, for in so doing they did force the Empire's hand. Faced with defeat, the Garleans turned to a weapon most vile: Black Rose. Its potency defied all reckoning. Once released, the gas took on a life of its own, wreaking untold carnage not only in Eorzea, but in the provinces of the Empire besides.
Right. I mean, like, it's the concept, like, right? You deploy mustard gas, chlorine gas. You deploy a chemical weapon. What happens if the wind shifts, right? I'm assuming that's, you know, oh, we got a plan for this, and, you know, these are some of the safeguards against that, right? But very much so. You throw a canister of mustard gas. What happens if it just, you know, you make a bad grenade toss and it bounces right back into your trench? Same concept.
From fighters upon the front lines to babes in their beds, none were spared. And as the casualties became too numerous to count, so did the fabric of civilization begin to unravel. Nor did the land itself escape unscathed. For spreading from the site of its release, Black Rose brought death to the very soil. To survive amidst the chaos and upheaval, men came to live by the sword, the rule of law giving way, inevitably, to the rule of might.
Yeah, as it does.
Thus was the spark struck and the fire kindled, and swiftly did it spread as a blaze in a field of straw to engulf every corner of the world. Nations worthy of the name did then cease to exist. And those souls brave and true who might have risen to restore order
Not Totter who? Why am I in a different armor set? What is this pulling from? Oh, I guess it's a standard set. I guess it's one of the Scion sets.
For the weapon spared not one, not even thee. An endless age of war, begotten by the blight of Black Rose. Such is the legacy of the 8th umbral calamity which I did behold. No matter the cost, we must forestall this tragedy. To that end, I have labored during my sojourn in this world, discovering in so doing the answer to a pressing mystery. That of Black Rose's inexplicable potency.
Mm-hmm.
Come.
Did you in fact create this? Or is it...
Dost thou recognize yonder chart?
Isn't it the Eureka chart? It's the funny Eureka one.
Indeed. 'Tis a rendering of the elemental wheel, such as one might find in classrooms across the source.
Yes, my favorite. Tell me the lore. Tell me the lore, body.
Our world is composed of 6 elements, in addition to which there exist 2 poles in fundamental opposition.
Yo, if Vadi's looking for another lore, like channel, like to branch out, I mean, he could 100% just do Final Fantasy lore. Like, he could make a killing with that. Today, we talk not about the first flame, but talk about the 7th umbral calamity, and how it was contained in itself to a specific section of the world. Vadi, tell me the things. I love that, man.
Astral, the active. Umbral, the passive. As a reflection of the source, the first naturally compriseth the selfsame forces. Yet, curiously, there is a notable divergence in their nomenclature. To be specific, The denizens of this world employ not the terms astral and umbral. Thus was I moved to inquire what names said forces had been assigned. A simple question which yielded a most unexpected answer. Upon demanding the name of the pole aligned with activity and growth, I was told that as life's myriad colors combine to produce black, the people of the First had called it darkness. At this, did my mind begin to race.
Right.
Yet 'twas only when I asked what name had been given to the pole aligned with passivity that mine eyes were opened to the truth. Peace and tranquility being as purest white, unmarred by color, I was told it had been given the name of light.
That's umbral light and astral darkness, yes? I'm no etherologist, but it strikes me that the nomenclature of the First is rooted in the generation of the two forces, while our own appears to focus on their effects. Which makes one wonder, have we had it backwards all this time?
Probably. Entirely possible.
'Tis indeed a compelling question, and one which beareth closer examination. Yet what knowledge we already possess sufficeth to explain the chain of events. The phenomenon of etheric thinning observed in the source is the consequence of light, the power of stasis, flowing in from the First to stifle the movement of ether within the land. And according to Master Alphino, Black Rose slayeth by halting the circulation of ether within living beings. Should such a weapon be unleashed even as the First were rejoined, replete as it is with light,
we would have a disaster of untold proportions on our hands. A calamity. Well, at least we have a better grasp of what we're facing. Our objective, however, remains unchanged.
Right.
We are to eliminate the Lightwarden of Il Mheg. Speaking of which, were you able to ascertain its whereabouts?
Aye. 'Tis all but certainly ensconced within Urianger, the castle which standeth in the midst of the lake. To enter said stronghold, we must needs turn to the pixies for aid. Fortunately, I have become quite adept at courting their cooperation. Henceforth shall I accompany you, and do all in my power to ensure that my vision doth not come to pass.
Fair. This man truly does speak in cursive. I love it. Let's go here. Here speak the task in hand is a question I would pose to thee. What thinkest thou of mine appearance? Though the night be lost, and the shroud of blinding light, doubt not, but the stars still shine still. Should avail myself of their guidance, and might navigate this sea of uncertainty with the stretches before us. For a blessing, my prior studies of astrology to provide me with an adequate grounding in the art. And for myself, let's speak at the task. Did mention how to enter Urianger, must needs gain the Pixies' cooperation. Simple matter of presenting unto them a suitable gift. Here a selection of viands shall please their palates. Thancred, pray assist me in the endeavor. Meanwhile, Kip, I bid thee to obtain that which will please the eyes. These parts by the falcon known for its beauteous wings, a hawker shall lend thee a receptacle which thou mayst capture a weakened specimen. Oh yeah, well, it's just like the lizards in Gurabanya. In Alamigo, you just have to put entire lizard inside of bag. It's great. Love it. Raise the entire world like you did with Cartano was always fought. Every other calamities. Right, okay, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, everything was, how it was localized. 2, 3. These don't health gate, do they? These ones do not health gate. The other one's prior health gated, so they removed that. They didn't apply that feature to this. I do like the little shine that they gave to it. It's kind of neat. Haven't quite figured out what enemies do and don't do that. Does it sound like it belongs? No, this isn't quite Crisis Core. Bush. Capture Hawker. Yes, take your bug. Oh, it's the little cube. Okay. Make just a set of wings. Check them. It wants to make faster vibrant colors. Make should be turning on, in which we shall ready all items presentation. In the meanwhile, Crisis Core is a little different. I see where the line of logic is, though.
"'Tis done. The pixies shall be well pleased with these gifts. Ah, lest I forget.
White Auracite?
White Auracite, newly forged for thy use.
Forged?
Our mission being to thwart a rejoining, we will most assuredly cross paths with those who crave the contrary. Our eternal enemies.
Right.
Thus did I choose to abide in this ether-rich land, the better to fashion a trap for the Ascian's essence.
Right. That white Auracite glows.
May I come in now?
You may indeed, assuming you've finished.
Dadcred, please. Come on now. I think it is my least favorite so far.
I did as you asked.
That's my girl, thank you.
Head pats. You give head pats. Very naturally not. Right.
I should
It
probably
doesn't.
explain.
So how did he do
My
it?
body remained behind in the source. Its limitations saw fit to accompany me, which is to say, I cannot manipulate ether. I took up the gunblade for its defensive advantages, but on account of my little impairment, I cannot imbue the ammunition myself. Luckily for me, Minfilia has quite a talent for it.
Oh, this makes sense. Okay. So he still does have that impairment because of the flow incident. Okay. That's how he's able to do shit.
Minfilia, once we set forth, we are not like to return for some while. If thou wouldst choose tomes to take with thee, let it be now.
Really? May I?
Of course, my dear. Yet have care thou dost not add overmuch to thy burden, lest I incur Thancred's ire.
That's the one. Don't read too much, or else I will actually get beat like fist to my face. Please don't.
Hast thou spoken to her of thine encounter with the Minfilia of Eld?
He has not.
Well, I suppose now is as good a time as any. As you know, I freed young Minfilia from captivity in Eulmoran some 3 years past. Not long after, the two of us journeyed to the south of Il Mheg, to the edge of the Empty, where the flood was halted. It was there that she awakened. The Minfilia of old. My Minfilia.
Echo time. I was curious when the echo was going to come into play. Thought it was going to be on like Urianger's thing, but he just explained it all.
Tell me, what must I do to bring you back?
My dearest Thancred, as I am now, I am no different from an Ascian. This child is but a vessel. One of many I have used that I might spread word of her enduring blessing and preserve the flame of hope.
So we just need some, what is it? Not nobodies, whatever the artificial bodies are that Roxas was in 3.
In my name, each has died, never having lived her own life. I have taken enough from these children. I will take no more.
But what of your suffering? Your sacrifice? This isn't fair!
Not fair to the
I
children
will
she
not
keeps
stand
inhabiting.
this. I cannot! There must be something we can do. Tell me!
Should the day come when this child grows weary of fighting and wishes to cast it all aside, then shall I take up her burden. But should she wish instead to become the master of her own destiny,
Oh no.
then shall I bequeath to her my all.
Oh, such a conflict of interest for him.
Imbued with the strength that I reserve for rebirth, she may come to wield my powers as her own.
And what of my wishes? What of Flamine's? What of all the people who love and care for you and want nothing more than to see you again?
It is not their decision to make. It is hers. This child's. This Minfilia's. You have ever watched over me, Thancred.
That's 1.0. We don't have that in the game anymore.
Now I ask that you do the same for her. Protect her. Teach her. Stand by her as you stood by me. There is much and more she does not know. She needs a guide to show her the ways of the world, or she will never find her own path. When the time comes, you will find me here. Until that day.
Oh. Is that going to be the bridge across into the through the crack in the sea?
Minfilia, wait!
What happened?
This is such a conflict of interest for him. And that's probably why he's keeping her at arm's length.
And then she was gone. Minfilia, the girl, claims to have no recollection of any of it. I have told her many things, where we came from, what we fight for, but of that day, I have not spoken.
Because you can't do that. It will bias someone's opinion and it's bias someone's choices. Keep her, it's a bad tank pun. Oh, this is awful. He can't say. We know what he wants. It's not fair.
With the coming of another possessed of the blessing of light, the first hath begun to rise up in defiance of its fate. The question remaineth, however, who shall take up the flame of hope which Minfilia hath borne for so long? Whether we will it or no, the choice must soon be made.
I'm sorry I took so long. It was so hard to choose. In the end, I settled on just the one.
Big book.
That is well. Now, if all is in order, let us set forth for Eulmoran.
So it was her, it was Minfilia that allowed Dadcred to teleport, I'm assuming. Interesting. I'm gonna read through my ability really quick. Interesting. Oh, that was the X-Arc? Okay. I don't catch everything. I catch a lot of things. I don't catch everything, which is why I ask. Bush. Up and away. And it's gone. Yeah, so that answers the question that Dadcred doesn't have access to ether manipulation still. I catch enough. Oh, I figured it was the Pixie Tribe. Huh? Yeah, I figured it was. Teleport 4 or 5 people, sadly. This is fair. That was... Well, it seems like the X-Arc has limited magical capabilities, or at the very least has a very weak constitution and stamina. So he has to rely on those cubes, which it looks like that cube was what we captured the stupid dragonfly thing in. The Hawker. Whoosh. Expecting you all back so soon, Chris to begin playing with the twins. That if your gifts are truly wonderful, let me tell you, the milk and honey biscuits will last today. Thanks to the loveliest you've ever seen. Demonstrate kindness and this fake customer. Return the gesture if you desire anything from us you need but name it. Uh-huh. I don't know what the cube does quite yet. Is that what you desire? Rusty old coins like you mortals are wont to collect, perhaps? Resolve to vanquish the Lightwarden in this land. To that end, we desire entry to Liagian. Strange thing to wish for. You might as well ask for your death. That's what you want. Who are we to argue? Very well. I shall speak with the others. We've clearly been busy, Urianger. Kind of tell us what we've missed. Big globe. That was the purpose of those gifts. Is there anything you tell us about the Lightwarden? Circumstances must traffic the Lightwarden of this land. It's our king and ruler Titania. Oh no. It was not always so, of course. Our king fought the first Lightwarden, in fact, and then fought the first Lightwarden that threatened our home, you see. Fought it and won. But a horrible light came out and went and corrupted them, turning them into a new Lightwarden. Now they're the only king in name, not remains of the wise and just ruler that he used to be. No choice but to seal them in the castle. After breaking the seal, we divided into 4 and wove into a different relic. Keep apart until the time was right. This dress is one of them. It's been in our safekeeping for years and years. We decided to entrust it to you. Of course, demands it. Custom demands it. They're most certainly going to your deaths. Yeah, they're most certainly going to your deaths. We thought you should at least let you try it. That way we get to watch what happens. Of course, you can't break the seal unless you have the other relics too. Shell crown is with the Fuath, the stone scepters with the Numo, and the crystal shoes are with the Amaro. Look, finding them all. That's the one. Well, fetch quest. Let's go. Yeah, we see the bigger versions of the cubes in Crystal Tower, right? Those confirm my understanding. Our quest lieth now before us. Let us hie to the lake. And we shall crown from the Fuath. We can call to them before the untouchable gate. They will answer. This seems oddly straightforward to get to the next boss, but to be fair, it's been a minute since we've had a trial. We are in 73 too, so we should be getting to the next dungeon here pretty quickly. Or trial at the very least. Although apparently there's only like 2 or 3 trials throughout the entirety of like Stormblood. Or excuse me, Shadowbringers. Big. That looks like a volcano. Archaic term that means to go quickly, pronounced high. Okay. My first thing was high. I'm like, this, then Hie. Okay. Yeah, Urianger likes to pull that English out of nowhere. Hell is that? It is, oh my god, it's the Mudman. Oh, he's the boss from, the Arbitorium Hard. No, it's, where's the Plague Doctor set from? It's not Amphitheater. Where's the Plague Doctor set from? It's Idleshire, the stupid, the plant one. Maybe it is Arbitorium. It is the Mudman. There we go. Arboretum, thank you. Yeah, Arboretum hard. Spirits of water, we are come to make an entreaty. I don't talk to move it, apparently. Not exactly sure how this gate works. It's hard because normal is Nightshade, right? Or Belladonna. So hard is the Mudman. Go off our water spirits, but we should take our search into the lake. Suppose a brief dip wouldn't hurt. No, Thancred swims like an eel, but what about you, Minfilia? Swim well enough, Thancred taught me. Excellent. What about you, Urianger? I'm never sure you asked. He cannot swim. Other than some mayhap, it would be more expeditious to walk upon the surface by means of magic. Oh, of course. Of course. Urianger speaks in cursive, can now walk on water. This makes sense. You too, Urianger, that you should be a kindred spirit. Oh my god. Worry not, my friend. I know some helpful magics that I should be far more than happy to share with you. Together we shall conquer the waves. Well, well, aren't we a lively lot? You have an entreaty for us, you say. An entreaty for mortals. What a treat. My comrades and I are here on a quest to vanquish the Lightwarden. Well, the plague doctor said that's normal, I believe. That and we would humbly beg the loan of a shell crown, which we are given to understand is in the safekeeping of your people. Oh, is that all? Of course, you may have it. You shall have it. What do you want from us? Need to be all suspicious. The crown simply doesn't mean much to us, is all. Matter of fact, nothing means much. Let's free the cloth. It's over before it's begun, and we couldn't care less about what becomes of our fairy king, or the world for that matter. He said that we do seldom have mortal visitors, and would seem a shame not to make the most of you. That's the one. Touch the untouchable gate and come hither into our domain. Il Mheg. In your tongue, it means forbidden realm. Sounds forbidding, yes. Such as for we not, we are one with the water. Our home is wrought of ripples and waves and currents. Find your way through. Give us a thrilling sport. We shall give you the crown. There it is. Okay, so this is a trial. No, this is a dungeon. All right, I will be tanking this. Shouldn't have trouble finding a party. I really am digging the newish Guardian set, or the hat. The hat's great. I love it. I hate the eye patch, but I could definitely see some like things making Glam's making the eye patch work. I just hate eye patches. Notoriously, I abhor eye patches. I thought King Mogomog was about to start. Spirals. Small. Alright, let's see how far they hit. Or see how, I guess, hard they hit. Okay, so we're going left. And then this is going to be the full pull. One, two, one. They are pretty tanky, I will give them that. There we go. He do have slugs in his hair. Interesting. Alright. Easy pull. I had to press buttons, but it was fairly easy. Oh no. Not seaweed! Moth! Hit him. It's the moth. I do have Onslaught at this level. Hell yeah. I'm at the level where Warrior gets fun because I get the 3 free. Not quite at the full fun level where I get a bunch of cool stuff. There's my 30. Cutting that a little close. It's fine. I got my regen back online. Yeah, I'm at the fun level where Mithril Tempest actually gives me thick stuff back. Nice, Slayer, welcome. Oh no. I don't like it. Frog. Not the candy cane! Yeah. The fact that raw intuition just gets better, honestly. Must give guests smashing welcome. Whee! Thinking my claws. Well, thank you. I've been practicing. I've been practicing in 012. I don't have my full 90 rotation, don't get me wrong. But I've been practicing in 012 to kind of get the timing down. And even then, I'm still kind of like, still getting used to this new bar that I set up. I might shift some things around. We're going to eat that hit. That's fine. No cleave. And then I just dump like every like attack I have at once. Which there's definitely tanks that do differently. There's definitely tanks that'll like Rev when he plays warrior. He'll as soon as he has his I guess a 50, he'll just dump an ability. I play it a little differently. There's the puddles on the ground. Okay, I see him now. I will say it's a lot easier than 012, especially when you don't have to manage, you know, a bunch of stuff. Yeah, you have to go to F, then you have to avoid M because M will give you a vuln snack. You dump on 70, really? Interesting. I'm curious which one I'll end up on though. I was looking at AriFX chat last night. I was on AriFX, who rated AriFX, asking about thoughts on warrior versus paladin and endgame content. And really, I guess apart from, and in their opinion, aside from I think it was Criterion in Endwalker, which is like high tier Endwalker and also 4-man, I think paladin outshines there by a little bit. But I mean, it really is a damn near fucking, both are S tier. One day I'll be able to take, oh, these fucking hurt. One day I'll be able to take warrior into O12S, and I'll be able to do it flawlessly. That is the inevitable goal. We're gonna pop that mitigation just to be safe. It's the fucking bees that are the problem here. Fine, let's still get that anyways. Nah, warrior goes hard. I'm not even, I've hardly had, I've used my 30 mitigation once. And that was because Equilibrium, I guess, raw tuition was on cooldown. Oh, hey, the bears have returned. Frog shrooms. I love them. That being said, I have jack all fucking idea what Criterion is. Once again, me being able to, like, speak on something without actually understanding what it necessarily is. That kind of thing. It's been a while since we had a good tree enemy. I do need to do that, actually. That's fine. That's a pretty rough pull. Drop a 10 just to be safe. Didn't need holding. I thought that was a different ability. It's fine. Oh, we have a healer that's doing pretty great. No, like this party's great. We're for me going into this blind, we're doing amazing. I don't like that. That looks sus. One, 2, 3. Back here. I think the boss theme is starting to grow on me a little bit. Oh, so do we need to interrupt the path, or how does this work? Okay. That's, yeah. Right, okay, so we can't power him up too much, so we have to just eat those hits, okay. And that's above the tree. Right, no, I got that. I was thinking it was one of the sniper mechanics from one of the goblin duties. You're gonna do 10% less damage to everybody. Take back to full. Should probably actually rampart here though. I'll get to Criterion eventually. I am busting through a bunch of MSQ every stream. There, blocked. Everything's good. I probably didn't need to pop that raw intuition, honestly. Probably just that was a panic pop. On last boss, that would have been fine, but not. No, I didn't need to pop that there. I should not have popped that there, if anything. It's a ruse. This isn't the actual Shell Crown. Told you. It would not be that easy. Are out of combat regens different for global cooldowns? I feel like my raw intuition should not be up by now. But easy Blue Mage solo. Blue Mage is gonna be on my list to do. I think Blue Mage is an absolute riot from everything I've heard about it. Yeah, my raw intuition is back up, but I mean, it only has a 25-second recast, to be fair. Horse! Horse! Peter the horse is here. I'm probably gonna stop with this, actually. Yeah, like that is a pretty challenging pull right there. One. They're just very high damaging mobs. Come on. We're gonna have to pop that 30. Okay, cool. We made it. Woo! A little sus. That was the right call in stopping that there. Well, I guess that was actually the full pull now I think about it. Okay, weird. Okay, cool. I thought there was still gonna be another section after that. That was the full pull. Okay. Fair enough. Blind. I'll take it. Don't change outside of combat. But like, so if I say finish off a fight with, well, Hongang isn't the right answer here. Like if I finish off the fight with a cooldown for like one of my mitigations, right? And then I leave combat and then go to the next pull, like it should still be on that timer, right? Like it's supposed to be on the cooldown. Like Hongang doesn't reset just because you leave an encounter. Okay, so it is still on. Okay, it's just that it has that low of a recast then. Unlock, you can cheese level 80 Blue Mage in 2 to 3 hours, 1 to 80. I know it's a beach somewhere. I know it's a beach in Shadowbringers. That's all I know about it. It's killed by something. What? Yeah, no, Rev has already said that he's going to take me to that beach and we're just going to go grind Blue Mage up for like 2 to 3 hours. That's why my Blue Mage is still like 41. Just outside of combat, outside of that, it just seems like it's going to be a pain. My god, he's a Red Mage main. These are the new intros. I've seen these in the Endwalker, Restructure Endwalker video. So this is where they start doing the new intros. What do you mean, what's wrong with me? I'm playing Warrior. What of it? In the middle of, what do you mean in the middle of stream? What did I do? An Endwalker, that's better. What did I do? I didn't do jack. Can't believe Utaka is gaslighting me midstream. Oh, I'm gonna eat that hit. Yep, I got him. It's fine. 3, 2, 1. I'm back, baby. What do you mean? I'm not doing anything. Oh, fuck. This sucks. Well, I'm dead. Yeah, I didn't do very well at the Fall Guys event, if you couldn't tell. Oh, this sucks. Yeah, how is fuck Aurum Vale hard? Or Orm Vale in Q, right? Fuck healing Orm Vale. How's healing this? I hate that. Oh, it's gonna suck. Finals advantage. No, not really. Rescue? Oh no, fuck. Rev's gonna rescue me over that edge. I already know it. Hey, it's Kukulane 2.0. Yeah, it's Kukulane. You're accusing the first timer. Right. No, that is rescue bait. That is exactly what that is. You done vomiting? Also, you talking, don't you have like work or something? Time do you think it is? Isn't it like 8? It'd be like 7 your time, right? Always frogs. This gives a new meaning to frog the jam. Am I right? Got him. Is it 10? Oh, it is 10. Damn. I want to see how fast I can get to Titania. If I can get to Titania tonight within the next like half hour, I'd be fine because I don't want to be on for the next 2 hours. I'd like to go a half hour, 45 minutes at most. My reprisal wasn't up. Virtuosic Capriccio. The fact that I knew how to say that. I struggle with Urianger talking to me, but I mean, like, yeah, Virtuosic Capriccio, I totally understand. There we go. There's the look mechanic. Is more than an hour away? Damn. There we go. What do you mean, thank you, Warrior 1? What? Thank you. God, it's a pun. Thank you, Warrior. How could you? Lily fight. Extreme is a fun nightmares healer. Still far away. It's pretty far. Okay. Well, because I actually want to do food and stuff. Let us... That'll probably be it for this time. I didn't expect Titania to be so far away. Music kid. I mean, I was in orchestra for a number of years. Well, say number. I was in orchestra for all through middle school. Second transformation. I figured he'd have a second phase. I figured we would have a second phase, but we were just that efficient, it sounded like. It's the water temple. It's just Breath of the Wild water temple. Kept going if I didn't tell him what time it was. Nope, fine. Nope,
Wilford!
Now that you talk a said it, I have to stay on. Because he keeps gaslighting me for some reason. He turns it into a frog. I guess that's fair. I love the fanfare.
Jolly good show.
Oh, you do not hold back.
Frog. There he is, John Frogarty.
But I would have it no other way. Seldom have I enjoyed such sport.
We have satisfied thy demands. Wilt thou now satisfy ours?
Perhaps.
Of course. There it is, the relic you seek. Yours for the taking. Have care you do not break it, though, yes.
That's a tankless job. Finished it, but someone's got to do it. Oh my god, you got to mount for it? Legend. Why is the frog sus?
Ah, but you, my friend, you are mighty indeed, and pleasing to the eye besides.
That's the one. Getting rizzed by a frog.
Yes, yes! I could watch her forever!
Why don't we just make her one of us?
Drown in the deep.
Yes, one of us.
One of us. One of us. Kip, you're not supposed to chant with them. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
One of us, one of us, one of us.
What a fine idea! Why ever didn't I think of that? You may have the crown, but in exchange, we will have you!
That was not the terms. You cannot change the terms. Can't do that mid ordeal.
Wake up! Wake up, damn you!
Aardvark, is that you? No, it's Ardbert. Yeah, that's what I said, Aardvark. You know, because we have the Kojin's blessing. Literally negates all, like, ill effects of water.
Ah, you're alive. Thank the gods. I don't know where you learned to breathe underwater, but it's lucky you can.
I mean, you're dead, so I mean...
I'm sure you had your reasons. But the first rule of dealing with the Froth is do not deal with the Froth.
For sure, Fight Club. We don't talk about Fight Club.
From the souls of the drowned. Were it not for your little trick, you'd have joined them. Your friends are safely back on dry land, in case you were wondering. They'll be searching for you, I expect.
Froth. Damn you. Damn you, Kojin Kami. To 20-something mutant, exactly. Yeah, I mean, he's dead. Like, that's what goes without saying.
That's the royal capital of the kingdom of Verbert down there. It's seen better days. They were a stubborn lot, the Verbertites. Set in their ways. But once you got to know them, you couldn't find a more welcoming people. It always froze over in winter, being up in the mountains. So we'd pull up our chairs round the fire and trade tales over steaming bowls of lamb stew, while the street lamps burned hot and bright outside. All dead and buried now. Them and anyone else who might remember. Everything we did. Everything we gave. What was it for? I wonder. I hope you'll have a better answer than this when all's said and done.
The fact that I can swim in this armor, though. I love this hat so fucking much. This hat goes so hard. It is a very funny hat. Aww. Newish Guardian hat goes hard. Yutaka's jealous. Yutaka doesn't have any sort of like hat that is that fancy. I'm throwing shade because it's true. The fact once again that I can just swim upwards, no issue with that axe, and that all that armor is Herculean at best. Well, I guess at worst. Like, it's wild. Reaper. Armor afterwards later that night. Gotta be awful. Like, you just, I would get up to dry land, just like swap down and be like, all right, no, I'm gonna just sit here for about a half hour, maybe an hour, and then I'll regain my bearings later. Bear. I think Gunbreakers, armor trench coat. Yeah. I'm going back in. Nah, exhausted as I thought that was to endanger thyself for the rest a moment. Nothing when we looked. Oh, hi, it me. Weren't you a warrior down there? Don't worry about it. It's fine. How am I swimming in this armor? Exactly. The swimming in the armor is the part that gets me. Killing gods? Nah, that's fine. Gods, we're not for Sauron's blessing, but I need not labor the point. I'm glad to see you safe and well, my friend. An idea how worried we were to wash up on the shore only to find that you weren't with us. Oh, but I'm forgetting. Here's your crown, your majesty. The cloth kept that part of the bargain at least. Where her clothes got wet had to change, exactly. Well, whilst there are certain twists and turns, our work here is done. It's everyone none the worse for the wetness. Thank God you're still here. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I am gonna need... We're gonna do some fun content after this in 14. We're gonna do probably half hour of trials or something, or raid content. If anyone needs a O series raid or A series Savage done, or even O series Savage, let me know and we can get something together. Something miss? Urianger mortals marching towards Il Mheg, mortals with ugly weapons and uglier faces. Having to be your friends, would they? Rather the reverse, I fear. Eulmoran army, I'd guess. Oh, water on the socks is awful. Meaning we can we can play with them? Yes. As much as you like, but just to be sure, one returns you to confirm that their identities are those who we suspect. We will require your aid. Alphino is coming, then Alice will join too, yes. Can't have one without the other, you know. Alright, just remember, we're not your playmates this time. We must leave the rest of the relic hunt in your hands. Because we still need 2 other relics. And I feel that would be a better spot to pause. Yeah, very well. See you afterwards, my friend. On the fishing job, just for... Yeah, this is fair. No, fishing in this game would be great. Let me get to a near Aetheryte point. Do a couple more quests. Enemies fast approaching, times of the essence. We must need to accomplish our mission with all possible haste. 2 remaining bearers of the relics, Numida, are nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fae folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest of them, and have served me faithfully whenever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. Path leads to my dwellings, let us away. Okay, where are we in relation to our goals? I wonder if I can hit that Aetheryte. I'm about to check. I would laugh if I can actually hit that Aetheryte. I don't think I can. That'd be so silly if I could. Because I assume the crystal would be up there at the castle. But if this is also leading me this way, that's a good point. We'll do O12 first. I want to warm up a little bit. And then if we want to do O12S, I don't want under 4 people if people need to clear. That way it actually cycles in some people. But that perception is deceiving you, is it? It probably is. I'm probably reading the map as a lot farther and closer than things are. Past yonder cliff lieth the any home of the Numo. Got that way, can let us follow. I see that cruise chaser. I see it. Okay, there it is. Okay, so it's the village over there. Midnight here. So about once the quests are done. As soon as I hit the next Aetheryte, which I'm assuming is gonna be the next couple quests, hypothetically, that'll be it. Also, if it's past midnight, you need to go to bed. Go to bed. I assure you, it is appreciated when you show up. It is. Don't sacrifice your health for that, though. Which we can't make me. I mean, this is fair. Hit or miss with a lot of folks. I believe it. I can see it. I can see it over there. I want it. I need it. Past wreck these precipitous because it was once a mountain trail. Where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, and those midst thrived in the city of Vobert. When the Fuath came, only when the Fuath came in the wake of the flood that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where the shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the faithful for altering the land. Blame for that lieth brightly within the light, a force terrible enough to bring entire civilizations to its knees and entire world, that it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet in spite of the tragedy that surrounded me, I am full glad chance to be here. In these hands that brought forth the warriors of darkness and Minfilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even though there was no eighth number calamity to forestall, even were there no eighth number calamity to forestall, seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. No, only right, I say, though such words will convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing. Thus do I labor for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. Coming struggle promised to test our limits, but so long as we stand together, not doubt that we shall prevail. Ah, mortals, just as we thought. Oh no. Style business with us? Business? Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play. Don't appear to be pixies. Okay. My apologies. We are in haste. May happen another day. I'm haste. Sorry, then allow me to hasten you on your way. Cast heavy. Amazing. Urianger walked into that one, to be fair. He walked into that one. We're on the completely other side of the map, aren't we? Station magic for mercy. We were not sent far from our course. No? Dynasty and however they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have no time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of the enchantment we have learned. Fey Cloaked is called a most ingenious magic which rendereth one invisible to Fey folk, all but briefly. Oh hey. Area mechanic. Yeah, so just teleport us back there. I thought we were going to be like down here. But cast the enchantment upon thee under the Aegis, though. Are to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin the comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment was to fulfill 3 and thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to deploy mountains, will only serve to guide that give thy presence away. I thought I was gonna actually be like invisible. I love that Urianger just has this trick. Just like, nah, I don't want to deal with you today. Just fake cloaks. Zoop. I guess I could have turned backwards and done did egress. I like that they leave with disappointment on their faces. Mushroom frog, mushroom frog. Bye. Damn it, I was too close. It was a minute second too late. The play dead emote while swimming and someone else is in the cutscene. The emote doesn't work off. I believe it. You were right behind what took so long. Yeah, we got waylaid, you know, pixies, that stuff. Dogs used for lateness. You're hereby forgiven. Another good news. The new those behind you here will enter just as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. mushroom dance. Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean? Means you lived a life of sin. Small, 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 small. Interesting. Ah, mortals. Mortals are here. Lots of them. Yeah. Thought you said Numa were man's best friends. The poor thing was beside itself with fear. Beside itself, perhaps, not with fear. Unacceptable, unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. Oh no. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Wiedenick. Tierney, has been a while. Pray for my brevity, but time is against us. We are to borrow the stone scepter for the Numo. The stone scepter, then? You mean to lift the seal over Liege? This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. The king is set free. None here will be safe. Like our fake cousins, we Numo have called this land home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. So many of us lay down our lives to see away the king when they were corrupted by light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Same with the goddamn staff. I love that that's an option. There is a player archetype that will just be like, please. I'm gonna Lightwarden, it changes nothing. Honored elder, pray believe when I say that this woman is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable. It means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, she hath already laid low the light bearer of Lakeland without succumbing to the influence of its light. She is yet strange to this land's history, but she harboreth the self-same desire to see the sin eaters eliminated as we go. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand that we might see the beloved home restored to its former glory? Oh, excuse me. You've always done right by us, Urianger, but if we place faith in this woman, then so shall we. As I say, we want nothing more than be rid of the sin eaters. Be that as it may, this is not the decision being made. Let they require time to deliberate, and turn on the moon, perhaps. Don't have a turn on the moon unless we want to debate this with the Eulmoran army. Liagia, thank you. You know, it's like I cannot well expect thee simply to roll over and acquiesce to our quest. But even now, I powerful draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, and thou mightst fetch us the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over, fetch, ah! You know, foe will not give us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know, foe will, yet you speak the words of power regardless. It is unfair, I tell you. Dog. Happier times was an honor to us mortals in need and receive rewards befitting of our deeds. Getting with Verbert fell, however, we have been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it's difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Very well, Urianger, I promise to give you an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here for a while and bestow upon us literary patronage. Arrangement agreeable? Yeah, so this is another, like, hey, this is this Fae aspect. This is this, like, Fae tribe, so to speak. Good boys, Urianger will soon bring them heal. Fucking right. Dog. I don't know, they're interesting. I will give them that they are interesting. At this point, I will most likely attune to that Aetheryte, and then we will call that for the VOD. If this allows me to attune. Okay, because you can't attune to the Eulmoran one, but that's probably, like, post. That's probably, like, other stuff is in there. Okay, cool. Well, so, for VOD's sakes, that will be it today for this installment of Shadowbringers. I hope that you're all enjoying. This will go live a little down the line from when this is actually done. I might even be an Endwalker by the time that this actually goes live on the Kip TV channel, but I hope that you enjoyed nonetheless. What are your thoughts on the Fae tribes? What are your thoughts on some of the stuff? What are your thoughts on Warrior and all that armor swimming up? Let me know all the fun stuff in the comment section down below. I'll see you in the next one.